Hey, what's up? This is a quick demo video for the plugin Tether by Muser plugins. Tether takes the volume curve of one channel and applies it in real time to another channel. It's super useful for backing vocals or any layers that need to follow the dynamics of a lead channel. Here's the main vocal track in its raw state. This is what we want to take the volume curve from. Now here's the raw backing vocal. I've intentionally made it messy with the clip gain so you can really hear and see what Tether does later on. That sounds pretty rough, right? Now let's hear them together. Can Now I'll turn Tether on so you can hear what it's doing in real time. Can you hear that? That's way smoother. This backing vocal now follows the dynamics of this lead vocal. Now this isn't actually compression. The compressor waits for your signal to cross a certain threshold, then it reduces the gain and can use makeup gain from there to bring everything up. But with Tether, it's constantly mapping another signal and adjusting to match that level in real time, whether that means making it louder or softer. So how do you actually set this up? Let me show you real quick. On the backing vocal channel, I've loaded Tether. We're setting the main vocal as a sidechain input using bus 28. In the GUI, you'll see two curves. The dark purple line is the sidechain, which in this case is the main vocal channel that we want to follow. The lighter purple-pink line is the input, which is the backing vocal's current volume curve. See how the backing vocal kinda jumps louder or stays softer than the main vocal at certain points? You don't really want that happening. You want it to kind of flow together nicely, right? Almost to the point where it's like you want your backing vocal to be tethered to whatever's happening in your main vocal in terms of loudness and dynamics. Now when I enable the output display here, you'll see the white line. This is the processed signal coming out of Tether. Without Tether, you can hear that it sounds a little uneven. But with Tether on, it's much more controlled. Let's go over the main controls. Interval adjusts how often Tether samples data, so a smaller value gives you higher accuracy and a larger value gives you less accuracy. Smooth amount smooths out the transitions between these loudness changes so you don't get any glitchy or unnatural jumps. Anchor level sets a target level that Tether can aim for if you want it to behave more like a vocal rider, basically enabling a consistent level instead of following the varying sidechain input. Balance is where it gets interesting. This controls how much you're following the sidechain versus targeting the set anchor level. If you go all the way to the right, you'll fully follow the sidechain. If you go all the way to the left, you're targeting a fixed level. Now anywhere else in the middle here allows you to blend those two to your taste. Ratio min and max controls how much Tether is allowed to adjust the gain in order to match the sidechain or anchor level. Ratio min sets the minimum reduction. If it's set at 1, Tether allows a minimum reduction ratio of 1. If it's at 0, Tether can fully mute the signal. Ratio max, on the other hand, sets the ceiling for how much it can boost the signal. This gives you tighter control over how aggressively Tether works. We also have a limiter here, which works just like a standard limiter. It helps keep those occasional output spikes in check. And finally, output is just your overall volume control after all the processing. Now keep in mind, you won't see the white line in the GUI change when you adjust this parameter. That is intentional, so you can always see the relationship between the actual processing parameters before it. So, that's Tether. It's super handy for keeping layers like your backing vocals dynamically glued to your lead layers. I hope you found this useful.